Okay. Hi Crossfire girls, it's Coach Jason. I wanted to send you guys a video of some of the exercises you should be working on at home. And when I was doing your progress reports, I was actually drawing them on paper at first, but I thought the best way to show you how to do it and what to do was to do it myself. So I'm in my backyard here in Tacoma to give you some tips and drills that you can do in your backyard wherever you live. The first one is going to be the creative cone weave. So behind me there's a set of cones that I laid out. They're about 2 steps apart. So if you're doing this with your parents or by yourself, if it's you doing it, you're going to want to make sure you take 2 big steps. And if it's your parents, it's just 2 normal, natural steps. Or you can have them be 3 steps apart or whatever you think. But I usually do them at 2 steps apart. So the creative cone weave is where you dribble and you do moves while you're doing a cone weave. So I'm going to dribble down and back and show you how to be creative with it. Alright, here we go. So the idea is you want to pretend you're in a game and you're surrounded by a lot of players. So you have to do whatever it takes to get out of there. So in that one I did scissors and step overs. You can also do the bird or different fakes, and you can create your own moves. So while you're going, just have fun with it, use your imagination, and I'm having fun with it, so I'm going to do one more. And it's okay if you miss a cone, just keep going. Just like a game, you don't want to stop. You just want to keep at it and work hard. I suggest doing that for, as much time as you can. Dribbling is really important, so practice a lot. All right, whew. The next one I'm going to do, you might be saying, well, Coach, I don't have cones maybe at my house, which is okay. I didn't either when I was growing up. In fact, I very rarely even owned a soccer ball. So usually when I had one, I lived in apartments and I might accidentally kick it through someone's window or something. So I didn't have a ball a lot, but here's what I did when I didn't have cones. I'm actually going to move these out of the way, and I'm going to use 3 of my kids' playthings that we have outside. We have a couple chairs and a Tonka truck, okay? So hold on. Alright, now I'm going to dribble around in between these objects. I'm doing the creative cone weave, and basically, I guess not really cone weave anymore, but doing a creative weave like I'm in a game, okay? Here we go. So notice the first one, I lost the ball. I lost it to the Tonka truck. Got a little too close. And you can see even your coach makes mistakes. Actually, all the players that play, make it to the pros, college, they all work really hard and make a lot of mistakes. And that's how we get better. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try to not lose it to the Tonka truck this time. Alright, did better on that one. So that's how you use different objects to do the cone weave. Alright, so I'm going to bring you to one of my favorites. I used to do it when I was a kid. I don't have the same kind of chair here that I did when I was growing up, but I used to take a patio chair and just put it out in the grass and dribble at it like it was a defender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 chairs to make sort of a triangle, And I'm going to use that as a defender. And I'm actually going to knock it around the defender and beat him 1v1. I'm also going to dribble through the defender, so I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so the chair's set up now like a triangle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dribble around it, but also the space in between the triangle, right down the middle, I'm going to pretend that's between the defender's legs. And so that's called a meg, when you knock it through someone's legs and run around them. And I'm actually going to meg the chair sometimes, and sometimes I'm going to do a double meg, which is where I knock it through the chair on one side, knock it back through on the other. And sometimes I'm just going to dribble by it like it's a defender. And every time I do that, I'm going to turn around and immediately dribble right back at it. And as you can see, I'm even getting kind of out of breath by working hard. And so you should be too. Whenever you play, work really hard. All right, here we go. So going at the chair. So really important, when you beat the defender, you go to one side or the other. So this time I'm going to go right. And then as soon as I get to the side of the defender, I take my next touch inside to cut them off. I want to get behind them so they can't defend me anymore. The only thing they can do when they're behind me is foul me, okay? So watch. We go at them, go to the right, and cut them off. All right, do it again. Go at them, side, cut them off. So the defender is now at my back, which is exactly where I want him, okay? So I'm gonna do a couple more freestyle. The chairs are really precarious up against each other, so I have to be careful not to hit them, but I don't care if I knock it over because I'm practicing. I can just pick it back up and keep trying. So you shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes, you know, knock things over, step on them. Just have fun, work hard, okay? Here we go. Oh, that one got me. Good, got through. Go around him. This one I'm going to jump over him. Go around him. So notice I tried a few different ways to get around him. I flicked it over him. I went through their legs. I touched it off to the right and ran to the left, and I just did scissors and step overs and had fun with it. So those are 2 drills and 3 versions of them that you should all do at home. On top of that, you can create your own and tell me what they are. Spend time juggling. Just get the ball like we do, turn the hands, and just catch, right? 1, 2, 3, catch. As many as you can do. The reason I have you guys catch the ball is because it makes you have to keep your feet moving. So if you take a really bad touch, you still have to run and catch it. It's important when you juggle to always keep your feet moving so that when you graduate from using your hands at all, that the ball is not going to hit the ground, because if you take a bad touch, you'll still be able to adjust because your feet were moving and you weren't standing still like a statue. And so you'll be able to adjust. Okay, so I'm going to juggle a little bit. Show you what I mean. Alright, my feet are moving in between. I take a bad touch, goes over there. I can still get it. Okay, so little touches, little feet movement, see? Alright, so I'm going to give you your progress reports. I'm going to send you a link to these videos. We're going to do these drills at practice again this year a couple times, so I'll be able to see if you're practicing at home. And if you have any questions about them, ask me, send me an email, talk to me at practice or after a game, okay? Hope you guys are doing great. I'm proud of you. You're working really hard, and you're getting better. So that's what we want, okay? Good job. See you at practice. Bye.